Hello everybody. I'm just going to wait for a few of you to jump on and look busy. Right, wanted to come on and discuss a few things with you. Just a moment. Just going to wait for a few of you to jump on. Yeah, can you hear me all right? Can you hear me? Good. Just wait for a few of you to jump on. Lovely, lovely. Just going to wait for a few more. Yeah, let's pretend to look busy. Right, do we have, no, we don't have enough just yet. Just going to wait for a few of you to jump on. Okay, are we all here? Yes, hello everybody, how are we? Hello, hello Nikki, hello Sharon. Right then, let's get to it. Just wait for a few more of you to jump on. Great. So I wanted to come on and discuss a few things with you. How to be a truther, the criteria in which we have to meet. So let me just finish doing nothing. So anyway, what do we need? Well, first of all, we need a pen. A pen is very, very important in the world of the Troofers. Troofers is definitely a pen we need. I have my rainforest, my notes. This is also very important, especially when you're defending a file. This is it the correct terminology? Yes, paedophile. I don't like to say child rape because that's too much for me and my pals. How are we all? Are we all doing well? Lovely. So let me just get my notes. So you need a rainforest. You need a rainforest, first of all, to jot down all of the things that you know and come straight from the heart, because this is what happens when you're a truther. So yes, the paper does come in very handy, especially when you're standing up for a paedophile. Well, I don't like to say notes because I'm too much of a lady. I'm so sorry. We don't, let me just, what's this? Oh, laughing emojis. Forget the laughing emojis. This is, look. Whoever's laughing, can you please confirm if you're friend or foe? Because sometimes people accidentally hit the laughing emoji. So anyway, back to, they think they're funny. They think they're funny. They're not, but it's quite funny. Can you please confirm that you're friend, or did you accidentally hit the laughing emoji? Let me just have a look. I think I'm going to block you. So anyway, where was I? Pen, very important to hold a pen in your hand. Also, it's very important that you wear scarves in your house. And it shows everybody that you don't pay for your energy supply. So if you show everybody that you're wrapping up very warm, it will catch on. People will catch on to it. Scarves are very, very important to a truther. Failing a scarf, you can get a hat. A baseball cap will suffice. Either way, as long as you're keeping your head bit warm, because the blood that rushes to your brain cell, one or half of, you need it in order to be a truther. You need to tap really fast on your keyboard also. because this makes you look highly intelligent too. So anyway, where was I? Notes, pen, keyboard, scarf. What else do we need? Oh yes, we need to be hypocrites. Now, if you're not a complete hypocrite, you're not a trooper. I'm sorry. Unless you're living in a council house provided by the state, with an income of benefits also provided by the state, in which, excuse me, in which you claim to be fighting against, then I'm sorry, you are not a trooper. How awake are you? How awake are you? So a hypocrite is 1,000,000% a must in order to be a trooper. You also have to have zero moral compass. A moral compass, there's no room for that in the trooper movement, because you need to have some room for your ego. See, an ego is extraordinarily important to a trooper. It really is. So there's no more room for a moral compass, I'm afraid. What else do we need? Oh, yes. We need to never be able to... Just a moment. There's another laughing emoji. Please, can you confirm if you're friend or foe? Otherwise, I'm going to have to block you. Sorry. I just can't believe it. I can't believe it. Anyhow, I just don't understand it. I don't understand why not everybody loves me. Why? Anyhow, no moral compass. You need to have room for this ego, constant ego. You also need minions. Minions are great. But remember, in order to have a minion, you have to ensure that your arsehole is clean, because it's not a nice place for people's lips to be around. If you don't have your minions, clean your bum. There's a reason you don't have minions. It's because your bum's not clean. So, clean bum, minions. We have to have our minions. I have mine. Lindsay's one of my minions. You can find Lindsay usually, let me have a look. Yeah, you can actually find Lindsay about 3 feet off the floor, usually, with her lips firmly surrounding my asshole. And Becky Boo, where you can find Becky Boo, usually fighting for place with Lindsay, with her lips securely firmed around my asshole as well. So, this is what we need. Where else are we? Oh, yes, something very important here. You must not have the ability to read long words like clergy. Clergy and God are very long words. We have to just not be able to read. And also, very, very important, don't say people's names right. If you say people's names right, it shows a small form of intellectual capacity, and we can't allow that. We just say it how it is. What else do we need? Let me have a look. Just a moment. Oh, we need a bitch. Bitch, can you feed the chickens, please? Don't speak and don't chew with your mouth open. Bitch, stop eating your crisps, let the cats out. Okay, what else do we need as a truther? We need weapons. We need weapons in a spare bedroom. If you don't have a room full of crossbows, axes, and other illegal blades, then you're not awake. How awake are you? No. Also, what else? What does Google say? No, forget Google. DuckDuckGo. Okay, so what else we need is we're not to celebrate Christmas. No Christmas trees, no Christmas, and no Halloween. But there is a compensation for that. If you dress up as Morticia Adams every day of the year, then it's Halloween for you constantly. Halloween every day. As soon as you look in the mirror, it's Halloween. You don't have to celebrate it. You can look like your favourite Halloween character every day of the week, every day of the year, but we're not allowed to celebrate Halloween. We're not allowed to celebrate Christmas. We are certainly not allowed to watch TV. We don't watch TV. And we don't listen to music because it's satanic. I mean, how awake are you when you have your radio on in the car? In the car that I pay for, but I'm fighting the system. So, yeah, like I said, the hypocrisy. So how awake are you if you listen to music? You're not. I don't understand all these people who claim that they're awake and they listen to Radio 1. I don't understand it. Someone tell me why. No music's allowed, no television's allowed. We have to burn the TVs. This is completely essential to be a truther. And we have to just not be happy. We have to spread doom and gloom and bullshit. Oh, that's small. Doom and gloom is 1,000,000% essential. Happiness is not something that we have room for. We don't live our lives accordingly. Happiness is addictive. It's addictive and it ruins people's lives. I've seen it happen. It ruins people, and it's the mainstream media's fault that people laugh. Highly addictive. It's worse than cocaine. So we have to destroy anybody's happiness because this is our job as truthers. I mean, if you're happy and you laugh, how awake are yous? Yous are not awake. It's very, very simple. I find it really hard to believe that people who claim to be awake laugh. I can't work it out. I just can't work it out. So, what else do we need? Oh yes, we need to hate facial hair. Now, any kind of facial hair, I'm afraid it has to go. We have to hate eyebrows. Our eyebrows are null and void in this movement, I'm afraid. I'm very sorry. No common sense, no funniness, no kind of sense of humour is allowed. And we're not allowed to, we shouldn't be allowing people to just get on and make their own choices. No, if you are awake and you are a truther, you will do as directly told to you by the likes of me and other influencers, because, I am an influencer. What else do we have to do as a truther? Let me just... Oh, yes. Just a moment. What's that? That's a long word. A truther has... Okay, so also when you are a real truther, you have to completely neglect your family and friendships, cut all ties, and love us. Yeah, you have to love us, always hail us heroes, and kiss our backsides. This is basically what we need in our lives. What was this? Yes, if a man takes care of his appearance, then I'm just going to be homophobic and call him a trans. This is all very interesting. Also, the most important, record every conversation, because you never know when that's going to come in handy. You need this for your own protection. You must record other people's conversations and sit on it and then pass it around to pedophiles and pictures of their children to pedophiles. And then when questioned about it, what you do is you get a baby wipe and you wipe your hands clean and say, oh, I didn't know nothing about it. So ignorance is very important in the truther movement. Record people's conversations, use it against them, and fake friendships. Fake friendships are very, very important in the truther movement, because you never know when you need an ally. You will always need an ally, and you will always need somebody to fight your battle for you, because you do, in essence, become a coward. Yes. But the main thing that you need as a trooper, you need to spend at least 23 hours of your day talking about trolls. Yes, trolls are very, very important to a trooper. If you don't have anything against a troll, you're not awake. How awake are you? You're not awake. You must also be completely allergic to a laughing emoji. If you do not get triggered by a laughing emoji, you're not awake. How awake are you? You're not awake. This is, in essence, what being a trooper is all about. It's about telling people how to live. Question everything. Question everything and come up with answers for nothing. Basically pretend you know what you're talking about, but really not knowing what you're talking about. This is very essential as a trooper. You must be good at pretending. Also, to pretend that you're highly intellectual. This is rather important for a truther. Okay? Yes. So, what else do we have as truthers? The mainstay. The mainstay. You need a big, big cup to drink your coffee out of. Because it takes some serious caffeine to spit the amount of bullshit we spit. It takes an awful lot of caffeine to do this. Yeah. What else do we need to do? I'm sure there's some other things. Does anybody have any questions for me? We need to get some really boring guests on as well to talk about stuff that I don't know what I'm talking about either. It all helps with the views. It helps. So, in essence, you need no moral compass. You need no conscience. You need zero intellectual capacity. And far too much time on your hands. You have to be a scrounger. You have to be in a country in which you're not neutralised, in a council house, taking benefits, whilst claiming to fight the system. This is very essential for all truthers. We basically all have to be losers to show you all how it's really done. And if you do not agree, please keep it as adults. You know, I think. Let me have a look. I think it's very important to show that you're not bothered by any criticism, or whether it be constructive or otherwise. We have to show that we're not bothered by being extraordinarily bothered. This is what we have to do. This is essential to be a truther. We shouldn't be racist. No, we should be racist. We have to be racist. We have to be homophobic. We have to record everything. If you have anybody in hospital, kidnap them and pretend that you're family. I mean, this is very, very essential to being a truther. Record everything and kick up a fuss. Only help those who kiss your ass. Don't help anybody else. Ever. What else? Oh, yeah. And if you've got children under the age of 12, you can buy them illegal blades, like a butterfly knife. That's what I bought for my son. And, he's perfectly happy with it. Perfectly happy with it. Keeps him entertained for hours. So, what else do we have? Chickens, cats, heating, ego, no moral compass. Oh, allies. Always pick your allies right. It doesn't matter if they're people It doesn't matter if they're murderers or criminals. As long as they're helping you out, you can wash your hands, get your baby wipe and say, I don't know, I didn't know nothing about it, but yet claim to know everything about it. I think that in essence, what I am actually trying to say is if you're a trooper, you're basically a... But the most important thing is facial hair. There's zero room for facial hair if you're a truther, I'm afraid. I'm sorry. You are not awake. If you have any religious beliefs, you're not awake. I'm sorry. That is not the actions of a Christian. To be blatantly honest and tell me something that I think I know more than you, although I don't know anything, that's not very Christian-like, is it? It's not very Christian-like. You should be sat there with your wings and your halo, playing on your harp and being love and light for everything. You also have to be the most confused motherfucker that ever walked this earth. But mainly, don't be happy. Never be happy. Because being happy is addictive and it ruins people's lives. So I'm not sure if there's anything else I can cover. Oh yeah, there is just one more thing. Attack any woman who may have a personality, because if you don't match that criteria, it's quite a threat. So attack that, and attack the husbands, and attack the children, and you're good to go. Okay, but please don't forget the scarf. The scarf is very important, and don't listen to doctors, big pharma. Don't take a paracetamol if you've got a headache. This is just bad. This is just very bad. And you should attack everybody who makes a personal choice. Anybody who has made a choice in their life, you don't respect it. No respect is given. You must attack this. Because if you don't, you're not a truther. How awake are you? You're not awake. So that's basically that, I do believe. I think I'm going to go and pluck my eyebrows a little bit more because they're growing back, see? They're growing back and I don't like this. So, yeah, let me just... Yeah, I think that's it. In essence, yeah. I'm just going to carry on being a confused, vexed little cunt. And you can all carry on licking my ring. Now remember, if you want to be a truther, listen to me, stroke my ego, kiss my ass. I only want nice comments. Let's be adults. Nice comments, okay? Good comments. Let's be adults. No laughing emojis. And we can all just be happy, yeah? This is very good. And stay away from the tweezers because Jay didn't hide mine. I might have to shave them next week. Just after I've shaved my bum hole, it's up for a new shave. It's growing back a little bit. And Lindsay and Becky, they're complaining that there's some stubble down there. There is some stubble down there, so I do need to sort that out. But yeah, just be a thief. You don't have to pay for what you use. This is something else that's very important to a truther. So you have to get all your benefits, a council house, and you don't have to pay for your energy. Don't pay for your energy. It's free. Why is it not free? God provided energy, although I don't believe in God. You know, it's all there. It's all there. Well, I mean, Steve, you have to get rid of the stubble because then you get clinkers. And clinkers are not good. Clinkers are just not a good look, okay? So, and anybody who promotes common law and stuff like that, I'll be there. I'll be right there because I do get a cut. You know, I've got to get a bit of a sideline. So, yeah. Oh, and also be careful of the friends that you record because me and Tracy, we're not friends anymore. I'm actually really quite sad about that, although I'm really not that sad about that, because Tracy is as thick as me, in essence. So, you know, and mainly blame Michell for absolutely everything, because it's Michelle's fault that I'm a cunt. It's Michelle's fault that I've got no eyebrows. It's totally Michelle's fault. And, you know, if you don't blame Michelle, then you're not awake. How awake are you? You're not awake. That's Michelle's fault. There we have it, boys and girls. So this was my, you know, I think I've covered everything. I think I have. Yeah. So you have to also have a rainforest. This is very important to shuffle your papers. If you're not looking like a news reporter, then you're not a Troofer influencer, I'm afraid. Sorry. It comes hand in hand. So, anything else I think I might have missed? No, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. And let's not have a Merry Christmas because, like I said, if you celebrate Christmas, you're not a Troofer. If you don't kiss my backside, you're not a Troofer. And if you don't blame Michelle for absolutely everything, you're not a Troofer, okay? But mainly, if you go anywhere near a laughing emoji, you are definitely not a Troofer. Oh, and don't swear either, because we're allergic to swearing. That Michelle corrupted me. She tried to corrupt me. She tried to get me to say once upon a time, and I didn't say it, but I did say it. I pretended. So you have to pretend you're a lady. Pretend you know what you're talking about. Pretend that you're intellectual. Be very, very fake. Have zero personality, and yeah, you'll be perfectly fine as a Troofer. So on that note, the main thing is you have to wait at least 20 minutes before you start your live. You have to wait 20 minutes for people to jump on before you start your live, okay? Because if you don't, you're not awake. Also, attack anybody who goes near Truth Hurts, Adapt Nation, the troll groups that are trying to silence. They're trying to silence us. And also, anybody who does follow Michelle, I'm going to abuse you and block you and, yeah, try and put you off that way. So, yeah, this, what can I say? They're just trying to silence us. They're trying to silence us. And we're not having it. We're not going to give up this fight. I don't know exactly what I'm fighting. I tried to fight my way out of a wet paper bag once and that didn't work. But I don't know what we're fighting. But we're not going to lose this fight, okay? Brilliant. Anything else? Oh yes, be highly threatened by anybody else who may be better than you. This is how it works. This is completely how it works. Just be fake. Just be a phony. Be thick as pigs. Have no moral compass. And whatever you do, don't laugh. Happiness. It destroys lives. I've seen it. I've seen what happiness does to people. But the main part is the laughing emojis. We are highly allergic to the laughing emojis. It's like our kryptonite. We pretend we're not bothered, but we really are bothered. I hope you can hear me. Did you hear me? Let me just make sure you heard me. Hello, did you hear me? Whoever's laughing, can you please confirm that your friend or foe, or was it an accident? Because sometimes people can accidentally, I mean, I might have to block you. Yeah, definitely. I'm going to have to, but you've got 24 hours to confirm to me whether you're friend or foe. Okay, lovely. Right, I'm going to go. Have a lovely evening. And yes, wait for my next amount of bullshit to come through. In the meantime, I'm going to, with my coffee, Because the amount of time it takes to speak my bullshit, it takes a serious caffeine boost. It's not very ladylike, is it? Yeah. Oh, by the way, Ali Doggan. He's a little midget, little ankle biter. He threatened me once by threatening Jay. The bitch. And if I fall out with any woman, I'm just going to accuse them of being obsessed with my Adonis. This is how it works. Okay? So, goodbye to everyone. I hope you really enjoyed this live. I hope it was informative. I'm not here to bring anything really constructive or solid because my capacity just doesn't reach that far. But I'm doing well at pretending. Oh yeah, the fake laugh helps too. No personality, no sense of humour, zero fun, no laughing emojis, no personal choices, no respect for other people's. Wear a scarf in a house that you don't pay for heating, and make sure you shave your bum hole because you need that to be clean for the minions to kiss and lick your ring. So this is in essence how to be a troofer. Yeah. So until next time, take care. I love you all. Only those that give me nice comments. The ones that don't, you've got 24 hours to respond to me. Yeah, have a lovely evening. I'm going to have I am going to have a lovely evening. EastEnders is on tonight. But we're not allowed to watch EastEnders. Don't watch TV, although I've got one in every single room of my house. Brilliant. Lovely. Till next time. I love you all. Mwah, mwah, mwah.